Here's how to develop your internal compass. Hi, I'm Nicole, work-life balance expert who helps high-achieving professional women release the perfectionism so they can unlock their intuition and step into a life of purpose and radical joy. And if that's you, hit the subscribe button. So this training really comes out of conversations I've had with so many women who struggle with feeling stressed out, anxious, like they don't have enough time to really do the things that they want to do every day. And they really struggle with feeling confident about their decisions and the choices they're making in life, and even wondering if where they're at right now is it. Like, are they actually putting everything they have of who they are, their skills, their gifts out on the table? And so when I hear women talk about this, I know that what they really need to start to look at is developing that internal compass that's going to direct them into the place that they really want to go. Because if you want to know a surefire way to go in the direction that's clear, confident, and just for you, it is absolutely your intuition. So that's the reason it matters. And the other way that your intuition is super helpful, it's like having your own little magic 8 ball every single day. You can just shake it, ask it questions. It will give you answers that are clear, they're concise, and they are sending you in a pathway that feels purposeful and exciting. So I want to get into what it is, what does it take to start to develop this skill set and to do it for yourself and to unlock what it takes. And the first piece for you to understand is that when you are in any kind of nervous system dysregulation, stress, anxiety, feeling like you can't really cope, you are not going to be able to connect to this. This source requires you to move out of that place. So the first step to start to develop it is to get yourself out of that dysregulation, to start to find ways to help yourself move into a regulated system, a clear mind, a clear heart, and that space, because that is really going to offer you the access to your intuition. And for so many of us, there are many, many different blocks that are getting in the way of us getting that grounded space. Like you might have it momentarily, but you're not having it consistently. And sometimes I refer to this as like many people, their experience of intuition is like a lightning bolt. Like they've had a lightning bolt and they had that moment where their intuition spoke to them. And those are awesome. And you can actually access your intuition more consistently. And part of the reason you haven't had consistent lightning bolts is because you're actually not consistently regulated and clear and grounded and hearing what your intuition has to tell you. So once you start to get rid of those blocks, and what is happening is that you have all this internal programming that is keeping you from connecting to yourself so that you can actually unlock your intuition. So my course, Your Clear Calling, is the only way to actually support you to unlock that intuition so you can step into a life of purpose. And when you are dysregulated, I mean, really, that's the first place to look. How do you get regulated? To start to feel consistently grounded and clear. And then once you can access grounded and clear, now you can actually look at and understand the distinction of when intuition is happening and when it isn't. So intuition is never happening when you're in reaction. Intuition is never happening when you're in reaction. I said it again because it is that important to remember. It is only available when you're in response. So if you're in reaction in any way, that is not your intuition. I've had many people come and tell me like, oh, I had a gut hit. And I'm like, okay, is that gut hit a reactive gut hit? Something from an old pattern from your past, something that you've done over and over again? Like if you see yourself repeating patterns and cycles, those are the things we want to clear out, the internal programming from the past that is keeping you from actually being in response. Response is the place where you can access your intuition, where you can start to know what it is. So how do we start to do this consistently? This is the real practice because it is a muscle for you to start to develop. And so once you can actually start to regulate your system, your nervous system, get it into a grounded, clear place, and then you can start to move into response, that's when you're going to start to have access to develop and strengthen the muscle of intuition. And then what's possible? So many things. You are so much more productive because your decisions are firm and clear. You are so much more in the direction you want to go. People might start to be like, wow, you're doing things differently than you've done before. You really seem like you're clear in your choices. Exactly. That's when it can happen. And that's when your life, your abundant, purposeful, expansive life truly starts to come out. You feel it all the time, every day, because you are leading your days intuitively. You are experiencing your life in a very intuitive way, and you're not living from fear or from worry or from doubt. When you're in fear, worry, and doubt, that is blocking your intuition. It's keeping you out of it. And we're looking to get you into a place where you are connected and clear. And then that is going to take you to the next stage. If you are really ready to shatter those stubborn blocks and get clear so you can connect back to yourself, because that is really the only way to unlock your intuition, join what your clear calling. There is a link below for you to apply right now. Doors are only open until Tuesday, May 30th. So if you're watching this and you're feeling like it is time for you to really move through that internal programming, those things that keep you in that dysregulated state, and anxiety and stress is really more prominent than anything else in your life, apply now. Head to the link, check it out, hit the application process. Doors are only open for a few more days. All right. Thank you so much. See you soon.